No! No!
I was good back in the day.
Yeah!
I'm old now.
Yeah, man! Woo!
Oh, no.
That's actually when I went from shorts, t-shirts, to proper riding gears.
To fans of freestyle motocross, Tom Pagès is more than a rider. He's a revolutionary.
Stunning.
He's the man who put free back into freestyle.
Wow!
For over a decade, the four-time Red Bull X Fighters Madrid champion has taken freestyle into new and uncharted territory. His outrageous defiance of expectations and unimaginable tricks make him undoubtedly the most progressive rider in history. I'm in Girona to find out how Tom went from unpredictable free spirit to the sport's leading star.
Incredible from Thomas Pagès.
He makes it look so easy.
Man, look at that. Oh my God. And it's perfect. Oh my word, Pagès. He didn't need to do it, but that's why we love him.
I can't tell you exactly where I am, and that's because Tom Pagès takes secrecy very seriously. And he's right to, he has to, because he is the innovator in FMX. Everyone wants to see what he's doing next. I can't wait to find out what's at the end of this track. TP.
Welcome home.
How are you, Tom?
How are you, Rob?
Nice to see you, mate.
Man.
Been a while.
Yeah, been a long time.
Look at this place up here, then.
Well, yeah, house not finished yet, but don't need a house. I needed a garage, so the garage is...
So you built that first?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Man of me own that.
And welcome. Look, we're gonna have a look inside.
Come on then.
Yeah.
And I got a treat for you. We're going to have a look back at some of your best Red Bull X Fighters moments, and there's quite a few of them, to be honest. You weren't bad, hey? Tom, you had an unbelievable career at Red Bull X Fighters, and I was lucky enough to be there to see a lot of it with my own eyes, but I thought, you know, we could relive some of your best moments, which I think you'll enjoy, actually. Let's start then with your very first Red Bull X Fighters, Mexico City.
Long time ago, huh?
2008, man, yeah, look at this. And the thing that strikes me about this is the fact that while everyone else had loads of protective gear on, you're in a t-shirt and shorts.
Inspired by Ego Sato.
That's right, that's a Sato look right there.
Yep.
And what was it like for you, first competition in front of 42,000 people, man? What was it
That
like?
was insane. Like, I was not expecting this at all. Like, you know, full stadium, 40,000 people. I was good back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm old now.
It's so nice to see that enthusiasm. 2009 was a struggle for you. You can see it here in Texas, really. You're not quite the same dude as the year before.
It was a lot of pressure. People were expecting things from me, you know.
So it changed that quickly?
Yeah, I was not actually riding for myself. Yeah, I was stressed, and I started to feel more fear, you know. Oh, I almost crashed on this one. I forgot this one.
That was close. I didn't think you were coming back out of that.
Yeah,
that
but
hole,
you know, like, I couldn't finish my freestyle run because I did this mistake. And I'm like, okay, even if the run is not working at all, I should go for the front flip.
What do we got here? Oh,
Look, look.
I can barely watch, dude!
It's half of it. Ah, that's hurt.
You needed a parachute, mate. That's
Yeah, no. That's actually when I went from shorts, t-shirts, to proper riding gears.
That was right there.
You know, that was right there.
I mean, you quit at the end of this year.
Yeah.
What happened?
I started to not enjoy that much the risk and thinking too much. I don't know. Start to put myself depressing, you know. And at the end of this season, I sold my bike and I quit. I sold everything. It was finished. I stopped freestyle. And that's when I had to work with a psychologist, you know.
Yeah.
And I met this lady and she helped me. And since the day I met her, I'm back on the bike, and that's how I'm able to win now.
And there we see the French flag waving
great to see Tom back in competition.
I enjoyed this event because when I came back, I wanted to give my best, but nobody had expectation from me.
And whoa, he goes for it right off the bat. That's incredible. Watch this, it's called the vault.
Yeah, my first vault to a competition.
What a way to kick off your run.
I was coming from the bottom and trying to reach the top.
You brought one of your own very unique tricks, the special flip, to this arena.
Wow, that was really stressful. I worked on the special flip at home secretly for a long time, you know, and it was time to bring it to the public.
Here it is. Oh, he gets it.
It's a high stakes trick. Isn't it?
Yeah,
If it goes
yeah.
wrong, you're in big trouble.
It's almost the first time I'm going to dirt, I think.
You nailed it. And the crowd responded, but the judges didn't.
You know, like you gotta progress, you gotta improve. I brought a trick, it's not enough, I bring more. I was living the dream again, you know, from depression, working with a psychologist, to back to the main event. And this is priceless. You win or not, at this moment, it's not important. Varials were not enough. Okay, if they're not enough, I'm gonna bring a rotation, but a different rotation.
It's the 540.
Yeah. Here we go. There was no, wow, and I made it. I made it. I was tired, I guess.
And it's Pagès.
What an incredible result for a guy who doesn't backflip a motorcycle.
Pagès takes down the defending champion here in Munich, Germany.
When this moment happened, it was unbelievable. It was a dream come true, and my way. And the party was crazy after, I can tell you. 2013 started way different than the other year. The week before, Ego Sato, a friend, passed away.
And you're best friends. Right?
Yeah. And wow. When Ego passed away, I was ready. I was ready to send everything I had, you know. And I had his jersey in my bedroom that he signed the year before. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with your jersey. I'll ride for you, Ego.
You can see the emotion, mate, there, actually.
The vault is good.
Wow.
Wow, that was beautiful. And that's the deepest we've seen him go into that turn down
I
tonight.
don't think we need any judges here. There is no stopping Tom Pagès.
He wins the opening event on the Red Bull X Fighters World Tour 2013.
So 2013, won the first round, carried on having an incredible season, but no more wins until we got to Madrid.
They just action. He's so good with those now. Bingo! There's the Superman flare and he landed it.
How does he do that?
Thomas Pagès wins in Madrid.
5-0 to Taka.
Yeah, finally win the best event in the world. Before I was seeing the footage of Charles Pastrana being on shoulders of the guys, going out of the arena, you know, and it was me that day, so I was on top of the world, you know.
We have, without question, the best final you will ever witness at a freestyle motocross event. It's Josh Sheehan versus Thomas Pagès.
You were up against Josh Sheehan and the double backflip. To this point, no one had ever stopped that trick winning.
He won the title that year in 2014 anyway. Was really consistent, unbeatable. But in Madrid, it was my place.
It is your place.
Crowd is willing him on.
I did my first bike flip.
Bike flip, Tom Pagès, double backflips from Sheehan. This is just insanity in Spain.
Yeah, flying, huh? It's good.
Tom Pagès, he's got three. He's going to take down the double backflip of Josh Sheehan. Tom Pagès brings the bike flip to Las Ventas. He wins again.
Later in 2015, back to Madrid.
Thomas Pagès is going for an unprecedented third win.
Special flip, safely back on that.
I remember being in commentary, we could not believe what we were seeing.
Stepping it up and fires the backflip. He does the backflip and he lands it. Oh my word, Pagès, he didn't need to do it, but that's why we love him.
You're not winning tonight, Levi, sorry. You were massive rivals, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's really started from that day, huh?
The best this sport has ever seen.
90 points for style.
Third win on the trot in Madrid. You're unbeatable in there. The madness continued into South Africa, where, well, I'm going to say that it was the best FMX run ever done at this point.
Sort of proud of this one, huh?
Alley-oop 540.
And he lands it again, but it's absolutely perfect. We've never seen him ride so well. The bike flip, and again it's perfect. Here we go then, what's he going to finish with? The big 540 flare.
That run is the best ever run in freestyle motocross history.
No question, no question.
2016, there was only one Red Bull X Fighters.
Yeah.
And it was in the place where you just won the last 3 in a row. Surely 4 in a row wasn't on your mind.
It was on my mind. It was probably the hardest event I was competing. It was a new type of lifestyle, you know, practicing for one event, you know.
Yeah.
The risk of failing is too big. I told myself, okay, I'm getting old, all the tricks become difficult, and if I do this 4 wins in a row, if tomorrow I stop, I would be happy, you know. So
yeah.
it was.
Really? Is that
yeah,
what,
yeah.
Tom Pagès gets 3 helmets. That is 4 times in a row for the Frenchman. Unbelievable.
The perfect podium with Clinton, Josh, and I, and even better, I got the win, you know.
Yeah, much better. It's been an incredible journey, isn't it?
Well, it was a lot of emotion. I grew up learning from this event, you know. I met friends, I met my story. You know?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
So this is memories, but this is not over.
How big an influence has Charlie been, your brother? Because you set out on this journey with him.
All those first years, he was the one leading. When he crashed, I had to start leading. Seeing him working, that's crazy for little thing, made me like think, wow, how important it was to enjoy, to work more. And his story really inspired me to bring me to the next level.
I'm going to go and see Charlie now.
Okay.
I think he's going to tell me a lot of things about you wouldn't like.
We'll see. We'll see.
Tom, that's been incredible, mate.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Loved every second of that.
Thanks so much for bringing all the memories.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm going over the border now to France, to Hossegor actually, a real hot spot for surf and action sports. Tom and Charles both used to live there. Charles lives there on his own now, and we're in luck because Mum and Dad are in town too. Bonjour.
Salut.
How are you?
Comment ça va? How are
Nice
you?
to see you, Charles. Mwah. Oliver, how are you, mate? Olivier in France, isn't it? Yeah. Tom and Charles, really competitive. Were they friends or rivals growing up?
Les deux. Les deux. Ils étaient en rivalité pour la compétition, toujours. Et sinon, ils étaient amis pour l'entraînement, pour la réalisation de parcs, pour l'imagination de détruire le jardin pour pouvoir faire ce qu'ils aiment. Donc, c'était parfait, ça.
But once the helmets went on, you became much, really? What, how bad? Really bad?
Yes,
really bad?
Very bad because I was...
Horrible.
It was normal because I was the older brother, so I have to show him how to go. Thomas wanted to show me how to go too, but it was impossible for me. I had my face.
It's a very good way for you both to get better. That competitive edge is probably what rocketed you to the top.
Yes.
Totally,
Yes.
probably, of course.
When did you realise that they had a talent for riding motorbikes?
Les premières compétitions de motocross, ils étaient toujours devant. premier ou deuxième. Donc là, je me suis dit, c'est bon et je pense qu'ils sont doués pour faire de la compétition, pour faire du motocross. Et je pense ça.
What was funny for Tom and me, even the race, was to jump and to do some tricks.
You discovered really your passion when you were racing then?
A lot.
When did you actually make a decision to go, motocross is finished, we're going full-time FMX?
At the race, the president of the motor club asked us to do just a jump, you know, between the races.
Oh, really? Like a demo?
Like a demo, exactly.
Yeah.
We were very, very, very small in our town. And little by little, people start talking about the Pagès brothers. Guys, come at my races, and you do just the demo. No more time in the races.
So this was the beginning.
And that was the beginning. Because of our two different personalities, we started going in our way, because I was very instinctive, and Thomas was more calculated.
Yeah.
So most of the time, he was looking at me, having some accidents, unfortunately. And then because of that, he had to calculate it and starting to get by his own freestyle, which was very safe.
Safer, I think we can get away with. I don't think it's not safe.
To
at
my
any
opinion,
point.
Oui, toi,
to my opinion, it's very, very safe, maybe too much safe.
Really?
He's always thinking and thinking and thinking after thousand times of doing his tricks perfectly in front pit. He's keep doing it in front pit. Thomas, come on, you're doing freestyle motocross. Yes or no?
What's it like sitting in the crowd and watching? In Madrid, we've seen you almost on the bike with Thomas or Charles, you know what I mean?
Oui, c'est vrai que les images sont très parlantes. Malheureusement.
Mais en stress et aussi l'envie que Thomas gagne.
Is Thomas the best rider in the world?
Pour moi, oui.
For my husband, it's yes. And for me, I don't know. Non, il donne tellement de travail et il s'investit tellement dans ce sport qu'effectivement, il arrive à un top niveau. Mais après...
Et il a fait beaucoup progresser. Enfin, bon,
Do you think he works harder than anyone else in the sport?
If I think, no, I'm sure.
You sure?
I have so much respect of his ride.
Yeah.
Because he's the best.
Tom's invited me back to his place to get some of those toys out the workshop. His brother Charles, though, rather worryingly, specifically said, do not get in the buggy with Tom. Who strapped me in here with a lunatic? Oh my... Jesus Christ! How on earth? Holy plasma! No! No! That's the worst thing I've ever done. It's insane. Oh my God, no! Oh, man! It is inside. Here we go again. Who the thought this was a good idea? Oh my God! Thank you, my friend. That was, I'll never forget that. I will never forget that, honestly. It's unbelievable. I knew it was a bad idea to get in there with you, and I was right.
I did my best, sorry.
Oh my God, dude. That's, yeah, you should, I think you should be like freestyle Sebastian Loeb. I think your talents are wasted on motocross, mate. You're better in the motor.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why motocross is not good. I want freestyle. But I'm good at jumping, so maybe I can do some more jumps if you want to see.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You get your bike out?
Yeah, let's go.
Great to see that, mate. This is as close as I've got to a freestyle jump. You can't beat a big whip. No way, dude! Just throws a 360 out there. One of the gnarliest tricks there is. Yes, mate. That was amazing. Thanks so much for letting me see inside your world, mate. You know what I mean? You do it your way, and I think long may that continue, because you are out there on your own as an FMX rider. Red Bull X Fighters coming up now. Has to be your main goal, I imagine, to win that.
No rest.
Work.
Work and work and work.
And of course, you're going to tell us the tricks you're going to bring to the.
Yeah,
Red Bull X
I told you the trick is new.
That's right, brilliant. Look forward to seeing it. Mate, thanks so much, Tom. It's been an amazing hang out with you, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. How many wins have you had that year then?
No. Well, Mexico.
Mexico. You didn't win again that year, till
Second in Dubai, second in Glen Helen, second in Osaka.
Oh, it's been an amazing season.
Failed everywhere.
To start with that. It's all right, well, there'll be a bit.
You were young as well.
A little bit younger, mate, yeah.